get your cash flow up. Number one, cash flow management. Understand that as an employee, if you're an employee only, you're taxed at a rate of 28 to 33%. Okay, that's going to be the first problem. Your taxes is going to be the biggest deterrent. What's up, TT Rhonda? It's going to be the biggest deterrent of you building wealth. Your taxes is the biggest deterrent of you building wealth. All right, because you're taxed the most if you're just an employee. Here's the cash flow philosophy of an employee. I work, then I'm taxed, and then Uncle Sam said, here, you can spend what's left over. Okay? That's not a good cash flow philosophy. Now, we want to get your cash flow up. So the first thing we're going to have to do is minimize your taxes. If you're just an employee, what you want to do to get your cash flow up, because most people are financially strapped, you want to revisit your W-4. The IRS, what's the W-4? It's the form that your HR, your Human Resources office gave you when you first got the job 5, 10, 15 years ago. You probably haven't seen it since. So you're going to have to either go back to HR, have them knock the dust off of it, or go online to be able to make some changes. Let me show you. On IRS, it's just directly from the IRS website. You can see that it says Internal Revenue Service right there. It says that you might be using the extra withholding as a forced savings method. Uncle Sam does not pay interest on refunds, and putting the money in any type of savings account or paying down debts might be a better option. So basically what I'm saying is that most people, the IRS says every year you should adjust your W-4, not adjust, but revisit it, because you might have gotten married, you might have bought a house, you might have some children, and they might be taking out too much money out of your paycheck that actually should be coming into your household. Okay? It said, what is your refund? Most people think, woo-wee, I got a refund. No, that means you overpaid in taxes. Check this out. It said, where does your refund come from? It comes from your wallet or your purse when you tell your employer how much to withhold from your paycheck, or you can make an estimated tax payment. For the average refund, that's about $40 a week too much. So basically what that's saying is that you are giving Uncle Sam probably an extra $40 a week too much. And guess what he's doing with that money? They're investing it. And at the end of the year, they give it back to you. And that's taxed as well. So we want to show you how to get your money back. So we're going to show you to go back, revisit your W-4. And we show you how to do that, how to fix it, how to fill it out correctly. It's very easy once you get the education. I'll give you an example. I have a friend down in Alabama, him and his wife. We showed him how to do the W-4. He was able to adjust his income, $700 a month back into his household. His wife, $400 a month back into the household. That's my mortgage, y'all. $1,100 a month. That's like me not having to pay my mortgage anymore. And then you want to add up how many years you've been losing that money, then you'd really be sick, okay? But that's one way to increase your cash flow. Now, you take that money, so it's not your mortgage that's keeping you broke. It's not the college that's keeping you broke, the student loans. It's the taxes. You're overpaying in taxes. Now, you want to take that money and you want to start paying off debt. You want to start paying off any debt that you have. Excuse me. You want to start paying off any debt that you have. Somebody mad. You want to pay off any debt that you have, okay? That's going to free up some more cash flow for you. You got to get out of debt if you're going to become an investor. Next thing, you want to look at ways you can minimize your expenses. Okay, you know, everybody talks about that, you know, the cable, the whatever, the lattes and all that stuff. Just look at ways you can minimize your expenses to increase your cash flow. Now, so that's cash flow management. Let's move over to the next strategy. Strategy 2 is going to be business income. Okay, so we say cash, asset, cash. So business income is going to fall right underneath asset. You want to have a business. We recommend that everybody at least have a home-based business, because you get the same deductions that your employer gets, okay, or more, all right, from having a home-based business. Here's why. You're taxed at a rate of 18 to 23% versus 23 to 30%, 25 to 33% as an employee. So what does that mean? That means you get to keep more money in your household. Here's the cash flow pattern of a business owner. I run my business earns, Okay, my business works, my business spends, and then my business is taxed. So if I have a home-based business, right, and then I'm earning money, then guess what? I have the money that I make, I get to use that money to put back into my business, put back into my lifestyle. And then Uncle Sam says, okay, what do you have left over? Because we'll tax you on that. Understand, this is a system of capitalism that's been put together by capitalists. So they're making sure that they're taken care of while they put together the system. We can't beat the system. We got to get involved and play along with the system so that we can win for our families. Okay, that's what we teach you here. Now, we give all of our associates, people that get involved with our personal financial success system, you can go into business for as low as $200, okay? $199, $35 a month, and you have a home-based business. I'll get you more information on that, but basically our business is teaching these strategies. You'll see us all over Tampa teaching this information. You'll see us all over the internet teaching this information. We have over 50,000 people in our organization teaching this information, earning additional income, teaching this information. Our people need to know this. We don't know this. We don't know this information, okay? Now, check this out. You also get write-offs for being in business when you have a home-based business. Let me give you an example. If you drive, T.T. Rhonda, if you drive your car from home to work every single day, then you should be writing off the mileage. But if you're just an employee and don't have a business, or you do have a business, but if you don't know these rules, then you're missing out on 57 cents a mile. Okay, all you have to do is what you do is, as you open up your home-based business, when you leave home heading to work, you stop somewhere and you drop off your flyers. You stop somewhere as you get gas and drop off your business card. And then you're able to write off the mileage from there to work. Okay? We'll educate you on that. We'll show you exactly how that works. And coming back the same way, the average person probably is throwing away $20 in deductions a day right out the window. That's thousands of dollars back into your household, back into your family. Let me give you another example. Your cell phone. If you use that cell phone, you're paying that bill every month. Well, use it in conjunction with business, and now you can write off a percentage of your cell phone. More money back into your house. You have the internet, use it in conjunction with your business. Put it write that off. Okay? You're using it for business, you write a percentage of it off. Put it back into your household. All right, let me move on. Now, let me talk about money real quick, because we have our business, we can get paid for this. So if I share this information with somebody, they decide to get involved with our personal financial success system, we're going to pay you $50 for everybody to get started with us. I know you say that's chump change, but it takes me less than an hour to do that transaction. So I can do that as many times I want in a month. Here's what I love. What up, Cortez? Here's what I love about it. We have the ability, not only that, but if I share this with somebody, or if you share this with me, and I go and share this with, let's say 7 people, right? You're going to get $25 passive income, or a thank you check, or an override. So while you're sitting at home with your family and you look in your account and you see 25, 25, 25, 25, that means Dre out here working. Dre out here sharing this information with somebody. Now you say, well, I don't like that. I don't like overriding people. Well, I understand, but somebody's overriding you at work. I'm gonna move on. I'll move on over here. All right, so check this out. Not only do you get that, but every time 7 people join your organization in what we call your base shop, we send you up to $1,000 bonus, okay, for doing that, for educating these people, for getting this information out. All right. And then we also get up to $8 to $10 of residual income. These are the tools of the wealthy. We're talking about an asset, y'all, a business that makes money, like I said in the beginning, without you having to work for it. Initially, you'll be working to get it built up. Then it'll take on a life of its own. Residual income. What does that bring you? More time with your family. That brings you, God forbid an emergency comes up. You need to travel. You need to take some time off of work. You're building up a residual income base that can take care of you. And you say, I don't need this job. Okay. I got to take care of my family. You understand what I'm saying? So you want to have these things in place. But most importantly, you want to have extra cash to pay off debt, right? To free up space, right, to free up things, to take care of business. Now, that extra money is also can be poured into our next strategy, which is cash. So we just did cash. I'm almost done here. Asset, and then the last one again is cash. You have that's investment income. Investment income. That's the best one. That's the fun strategy, because first and foremost, investors are taxed at less than 15%. So anytime their money makes money, when they pay capital gains, they pay at a rate of 15%. Think about it. What are you taxed at as an employee? 28 to 33%. Now, no brainer. Where would you want to be? Taxed at 28 to 30% or taxed at 15%? We educate you on how to shift your income, how to shift. Now, as an investor, you need to know how to invest. You need to understand stocks, bonds, IPOs, pre-IPOs, mutual funds, money market account. If you're just getting 1% rate of return in your checking and savings account, if you're getting 1% rate of return in your 401k, you're not building wealth. I don't care how much money you have in there, because inflation is already eroding that. So you need to get higher rates of return so your money can work harder for you. We can work faster for you, and we educate you on how to do that. All right? Cool. Appreciate that, Ms. Tina. Now, last but not least, your money. This is the cash flow cycle of an investor. My money works, my money's reinvested, and it makes more money. This is how the rich live. This is how the wealthy live. My money works, my money's reinvested, and it's making more money. I listened to some millionaires the other day. They were talking. They said, you know what? I never thought that I would reach this point in my life. And he said, what? He said, my business income, I do pretty well in my business. I make hundreds of thousands a year. I make $1 million a year, actually. And he said, my investments now make more money than my business income. What? I ain't never heard nothing like that in my life. My business, my investment income, my millions make millions. Okay? I don't want to blow your mind, but I'm going to leave it right there. When that's personal financial success, when your millions make millions, and you doing whatever it is that you want to do, you can get there, y'all. Now, this is the end. Ladies and gentlemen, I just showed you how to go from where you are to your money making money. It's not going to take you forever to do it, because we have a roadmap, we have strategies. Okay? 3 to 5 years, and you can obtain personal financial success. We want you to start turning your situation around immediately. Okay? Get your cash flow up. Get you a home-based business. Start making you additional income and start investing. Start learning this money game. We educate you on those things, the stocks, the bonds, the IPOs, all that stuff. We educate you. We don't sell the investments. We educate you on that, so when you're ready to go purchase them or get started in investing, you know what you're doing. You're going in there with some confidence. You say, I don't want to do that. No, I want to do this. I want to do this because I understand that. I understand that that's not going to get me where I need to be. And we also have software. I didn't mention that, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to go because I'm running a little long. I want to keep it within 30 minutes. If you want more information, okay? If you want more information, just in the box below. What up, Tony Gentry? Leave information in the comment box below. Just put more information. I'll get more information over to you. I'll send you a quick form if you can fill that out. That way we can connect professionally, and then I can send you over some information, and we'll go from there. If it's for you, fine. If it's not for you, that's fine. But our goal is to get this information. Got to get it to you, because we got to change the brokenness in our family from generations. I mean, that's how it's been for me. So, and I'm gonna end with this, y'all. How the strategy is working for me. How's it working for you, Drake? Check this out. Me and my wife, before we got started, we owed $1,500 in back taxes. I'm doing a home-based business, a different home-based business, hustling, trying to sell something, right? And I'm hustling. My friend came to me with this. He said, Drake, you got to check this out. I think it's powerful. I'm like, yeah, I heard that 1,000 times. One of them there things, right? So he shared with me. I see it. All I'm looking at is the comp plan and how can I make more money, and not realizing that it's not about sales, y'all. It's about strategy. You need a better strategy. Okay, so let me get back to my story. I told him no, not for me. Boom. See you. Give me. I told him I like what I see though, but give me a few weeks. Let me continue. Let me focus over here. Well, I'm still getting my butt kicked. I ain't making no money. I ain't making no sales. So me and my wife like, man, you gotta do something. So I go back over here, check the information out, and I say, okay, I'm ready. So he says, okay, it's $199 to get started. I don't have the money. Well, when you gonna have it? I'll have it in 2 weeks. Boom. So he worked with me on that. We got the money together. We got the information, immediately adjusted my W-4. That didn't do nothing for me. That strategy didn't work for me. So, but it worked for a lot of people. Then I started taking advantage of the business deductions because we weren't doing that in the home-based business that we've had for years. Okay, what up, Neil? So we hadn't been working any of those strategies. So we started immediately utilizing the software, the education, the training that we have here, and we started writing off our lifestyle. At the end of the year, we got back a check for $7,000. We took that money and we paid off what we owed Uncle Sam. We paid off our cars, paying off our debt. Okay, we still have the mortgage and some student loans to take care of. That changed our life. Okay, that's the cash. We got our cash flow up. Then we got involved with the business, building the business, the asset. Okay, what up, Gary? What's up, Thomas? We started utilizing the strategy, the business side. We started sharing this information with everybody, sharing it. Some people said no, some people didn't see it. That ain't my problem. You know, if everybody's not ready for this yet, but they will be. You know, we just planting that seed. So we get that. So if you can take a few no's, you can do well here. Now, we shared it with some people, and we started getting the $50 personal. We started sharing it with some people. They said, I like this. We got a Cortez Springer down in St. Louis. We got a Miss Rolanda Jackson in San Antonio, Texas. We have Andre Sullivan here in Tampa, Florida. We got a Gary Petador down in Naples. So our team is expanding. We're receiving the overrides, the thank you checks. Now we have residual income coming in. We're working the tools of the wealthy. We're going to teach you that here. It's all about training, guys. You say, well, I tried one of them businesses for not for me, da, 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 da. You don't have to do that to work the strategies. I'm going to tell you that now. You can work the strategies, but if you want to make more money and accelerate it, then you can work the business as well. Either way, you still can win here. That's what's beautiful about what we do. I want to make that point. But the key is training. When you have right training, you can start making money. So that's assets. So we're making that happen. And now we're in the cash stage where we're investing, opening up investment accounts, learning how to get a higher rate of return on the money that we save and invest, learning how to free up more cash so that we can invest, learning about IRAs and Roth IRAs and all that information. You're going to learn that here. It's going to change your life. I promise you that. So, all right, I'm done. I appreciate y'all getting on. I got to do another one at 9 o'clock. So if you like what you heard, you want more information, like I said, it's $199 to get started, $35 a month. Don't worry about that because we can work that out if you're serious. I'm not worried about your money because that don't even come to me. What I'm worried about is how serious you are about changing your life. You can't let the $100 stop you from making millions. That don't make sense. Okay, I don't have it right now. That's that broke mindset. We're not looking for the broke mindsets. We're looking for people to say, I'm broke right now, but I need a wealthy. I want to change my situation. That makes sense? So cool. Appreciate y'all getting on. Just I want more information down below, and we'll get more information over to you. And let's go build some wealth, y'all. Let's be the ones to change our family for generations to come. You can do it. My pleasure, TT Rhonda. Good seeing you. TT Rhonda. You always going to be TT Rhonda. But we appreciate that. Appreciate y'all getting on, and we will look forward to hearing from you. And I look forward to talking with you personally, and let's make something happen. All right. See y'all at 9 o'clock. Get some more people on.